What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? For real. Today is April 1st. And this is not a April Fool's joke. But yeah, back again, another day. So, essentially, I've been out in LA, and I'm working out in LA now, and I realized that it's easier said than done, and I'm way more privileged than I think. Earlier today, I went to the gym. I traded today. I made $5, and ultimately, side note, ultimately, my goal is to make at least $300 a day, Monday through Friday, trading, and that's $6,000 a month, and it's so easy, but the discipline behind that is so hard, bro. Like, it's so hard. But anyway, I woke up today and I was able to just sit in a place that I didn't pay for. Go to the gym, eat, take a shower. I sent out a couple of emails, a couple of messages on LinkedIn, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for everything. And on that same note, it's weird to want more. But I have been able to sit and accept my life for where I am right now. And I'm acknowledging my privilege now. Like I to be able to be in LA and living in LA is my mom has never even been to LA. She's never even been to LA. So for me to go from Georgia to South Carolina to living in Houston to now living in LA, working in music, so to speak, which is weird because I didn't plan on doing that. But I have applied to some more music positions, and I did reach out to a CEO today. He accepted my LinkedIn request earlier today, and I was like, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? But yeah, and it's just weird to me to be able to be out here. Not coming from nothing, but coming from nothing, restarting my entire life. I guess I should give a formal introduction of who I am, what my goal is, and yeah, because you obviously don't know me. I got a couple of old videos. This is my second video since 2024, and I don't think I gave a full introduction in 2024 about what I am, who I am, what I plan to do. But ultimately, I am Christian Chase Jarvis from the south side of Atlanta, Clayton County, born and raised. My goal is to inspire the next generation. And I was talking with AJ not too long ago. Was it AJ? It might have been AJ. And he was like, how do you know, or when will you be like knowing of when you're successful? Because of course we always want more money, we always want to go more places, we always want to do more things, but my official personal Chase did it is the first time that I'm able to take a group of kids overseas with my nonprofit organization. Underprivileged kids, and I'm able to introduce them to a different world. When I went to Israel back in 2023, I was on a trip with a group of kids. We were student body presidents in around the nation, D1 schools around the nation. And it was around 40 of us, and I was the only black kid. It was 2 or 3 Hispanics, and it was a mixed kid. He was mixed. He was black and white. But no offense to him, but our blacks were a little different. Not by the color of our skin, but our background, and our upbringing and things of that nature. And so I felt like it was my mission from that point forward to be able to plant seeds in the minds of the younger generation and be a catalyst, in a sense, for their ability to see more. Because kids like me don't see anything overseas. We don't know what life is like overseas. And I'm blessed to, at this point in my life, I've been to 3 different countries. Been to Mexico, been to Barbados, and I've been to Israel. And crazily enough, I might get canceled for this later down the line. The organization, we didn't know this, by the way. When I started going to these things that were helping or introducing me to different places, it's under Turning Point USA, which is crazy to me. If you know what Turning Point USA is, especially this conservative group, I don't even know what they do. But we used their money and we went on trips and we explored Israel. It's just crazy. No, because obviously I don't support anything that they stand for. But yeah, it's crazy. But back to me. It's so crazy. This is 8 minutes, and so far, and it's who's really gonna watch me just sit? This is for my children or whoever God places on this video. Documentation. This is for me. But it's just weird, just talking to a camera, documenting stuff. It's who cares? But yeah, that's my goal. That's my personal goal. I just want to be able to help people, especially the younger generation, because they're our future. But back to me. I ran track. Oh, that wasn't on purpose. I ran track for 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 7 years. Started in 8th grade, ran on throughout high school, and then ran 2 years in college, so 7 years. And yeah, I got this tattoo in 2020 with Twan. He didn't get Olympic rings, but it's just my reminder to keep running, keep doing what I'm doing. I've battled depression, suicidal ideations, anxiety, all of the above, and it's crazy to say that out loud for a vlog. um, being the happy-go-lucky person that I am. But I think it's important to note that we all do, not we all, but a lot of people do struggle with mental health battles. And mental health is a real thing. And community is important. Getting help is important. You're not meant to do it by yourself. You're not meant to do it by yourself. Humans were created to coexist with one another and be with other humans biologically. So, if you are struggling with mental health, you should go talk to somebody, tell somebody. And it may seem crazy at first, but yeah, it'll help. Even if they don't understand, even if you vlog it just like this. And yeah, but talk to somebody, it's important. Getting back to what I was talking about. I ran track, blah, blah. I was student body president of University of South Carolina Upstate. Go Spartans. And then after that, that's where I got my undergrad from, bachelor's in mass communications. Then I moved to Houston, Texas. And I got my master's of professional communication and digital media at Texas Southern University. Go Tigers. HBC proud. But yeah, I think Spartanburg, South Carolina, was my starting point. Well, obviously it was where I did my undergrad, but moving to Houston really helped me out as far as where I am now. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney has played one of the most pivotal roles in my development, in my life. And Zion, Courtney, Zion, and Shia, they all in a way shaped me in Houston. Zion was my producer for The Wave, my television show that I started. Courtney is the reason that I was able to become a mentee for the Recording Academy. Yeah, she sent me that scholarship and I applied, not knowing what was going to happen afterwards. And Shia and Rena, they just really helped me out. I had to move all of my stuff out of my apartment, and Shia basically gave me a place to stay whenever I did come back to Houston, or whenever I do come back to Houston. And that's just a really big help. But all my classmates, I miss Houston. I miss Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church. It's my most missed part of Houston. And now I'm in LA. I didn't really tell you much about me. I say I'm a fan of Harry Potter. I was talking to Dory, and she was she said something about Luna Lovegood, and I didn't get the reference. And she also said something about something else. Oh, Obliviate. And I didn't get that reference either. So I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, but I love Harry Potter. Love may be a strong word. I like Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. I love DJing. Music is my heartbeat. But ultimately, I want to do film and television. I'm doing film and television. So, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Film and television is what I will be doing. Music too, film and television, but mainly film and television. Creating something for the youth. Classics. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know what it's going to be. But they're going to be classics. And it's exciting. But yeah, I feel privileged and honored to to be one of God's selected at this point, because I am. And 2026 is the year that my life changes in the best way possible. Like more money, more happiness, more peace, more love, more joy. All of the fruits of the Spirit, not just for me, but everybody that I love, everybody attached to me, everybody that hates me. Think me doing what I'm doing right now is the best for me. I often do things, and I think about my mentees, Davion and Antoine, Irvin. Davion and Antoine, I've known since they were, in elementary school. And Antoine is about to graduate high school. Made me feel old. But yeah, I do a lot for them. Not for them, but with them in mind. Because I just want to be able to show that anything is possible. I want to be able to set a good example. Show them the sky is the limit, bro. And even then, the sky is lower than the limit. But that's just me brain dumping for today. I pray I get this job. I pray for jobs for everybody around me. Christina, I'm praying for a job for her. When I went to Bible study, I got a prayer list that I keep for the people that were there. But yeah, praying for jobs for everybody around me. Good jobs, not those. Yeah, we just doing it because we can. Jobs that make us feel good, that help us to get to where we want to go. Praying for that for everybody around me. So if you're watching this and you need a job, I'm praying for it for you too. I'm always wishing y'all peace, love, wisdom. Wisdom is something scary to pray about though, because with wisdom you got hard times, and I don't be knowing if y'all be ready for them. But yeah, wishing you well. To whoever's watching this, wishing you well, man. I hope that I'm able to watch this video in a couple years, and I'd be proud of who I've become. I really just don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let the people around me down. I don't want to let the kid in me down. The joyous kid that never cared about anything. I just like to enjoy life, Free thinker, free mover. I don't want to let him down by being boxed in, I want to be able to do whatever I want, say whatever I want. That's it. But yeah, enough about that. Also, I guess I don't know, it just feels weird to me. My heart started beating fast. But I denounced Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I did that a minute ago. I did that last year. And yeah, it just felt like a big weight on my shoulders. I don't know why, but it didn't feel right. I was 4 years in, and one day I woke up after having a bad dream, and I texted in my group chat, and I was like, alright, y'all boys, this is it for me. Nothing changed in my life after I denounced. accept that weight. It felt like I'd rather be wrong and okay, like nothing's wrong with fraternity or sorority. I'd rather be out of it and wrong than right about it and inside. And everybody's journey is different. So what your heart can handle is way different than what somebody else's heart can handle. God didn't tell everybody to free them people out of Egypt, to one person. And yeah, that was that. I never talked about that, like, I guess publicly, but I don't know why I felt inclined to say that today. I'm still cool without my old LBs, my old pro fights. I don't think it's an evil thing at all. I just don't think it was for me. You know, so if anybody ever wonder why I don't like post any alpha stuff or all that other good jazz, it's just because I'm not involved. Sent my letter to Nationals in 2024. No, 2025, I'm tripping. In 2025, they never responded to me, but there's no need to press the issue once my heart is clear about it. But yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to say that here today on April 1st. And it's not an April Fool's joke. But yeah, I still got love for all them boys. Actually, AJ is one of my old pro fights. Still love them boys. But that's just where our paths drifted away. But like I said, yeah, there's no bad blood or anything like that, which made me feel really good, because it's like, dang, like I think I was the vice president. I was a vice president, treasurer, stroll master at one point in time. We pledged. And it was just like, okay, this isn't for me. It felt sad giving it away, but I wasn't active anyway, and all that other good stuff. So why denounce? I don't know what this video turned into. I'm about to cut it off in a second. But yeah, I already said it why, but it's crazy to me. Crazy to think about. It's weird, like, going out in public and people be like, oh yeah, and are you a part of a fraternity? Well, I was. What do you mean was? But yeah, that's the only thing, like, the networking is what I miss, because everything else you can do in another organization, any other organization, or by yourself. But that sense of camaraderie, in a way, that you get from that is what I miss. You could just drop that anywhere. Oh yeah, that might happen too. Oh yeah. It used to be like that, but all in all, that's who I am. That's who I was. Told you who I want to be. Told you what I do it for. That next generation. That's my why. And I want to get my mom a bigger house. And my dad want a restaurant. All that other good jazz. I got debt to pay off. Everything else like that. But ultimately, I just want to help out. So people say, oh, you're doing so good. Just doing my part. It's all a part of God's big plan. all a part of God's big plan. But that's it. That's all. 17 minutes ago, I said, "Oh, this is 8 minutes long." Look at me. 17 minutes later, still yapping. I'm a yapper, bro. I ain't become president for no reason. Certified yapper. But till next time, peace, love, happiness, all those. Oh, what Pastor Cosby say? He say, "May the countenance of." See, I'm gonna learn that before maybe like next week. And then he be like, "Go in peace, go in love, go in joy." And then the church be like, bro, I miss Wheeler. But yeah. So till next time, I'll see y'all. Chase is out.